Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 tips and tricks for the Samsung Galaxy A36 5G. And the first thing I want to show you is you can search visually meanwhile. So if you're on a website and you don't know who this is, just long press the home button and then you have the chance to circle his head and the phone will tell you this is David Beckham, the former football player. You can go a bit further because if you want to know what he's wearing here right now, just long press again the home button and mark his clothes. I'm sorry. And then the phone will tell you this is the jacket from Ralph Lauren. So pretty nice what you can do with, and you can even buy it immediately and so on and so on. The next feature I want to show you is if you're in a restaurant or at a cinema and you forget to put your phone on silence. And exactly in that moment, someone is calling you. And all you need to do then is to put the phone with the display on a flat surface. So like a table or a chair or something like this, and the phone is immediately muted. And what is also pretty awesome is if you pick up your phone later, could you hear that? There's a little vibration to tell you you have missed calls or new messages and so on. So pretty nice mode. The next feature I want to show you is that you can let run two apps here at the same time at the phone. So that means if you want to watch a YouTube video, you can check something else on the internet. Well, let me show you a bit more about. So let's open YouTube here for our example. Then take two fingers and swipe them from below to the middle of the screen and you'll split the screen. Now you're having here on top YouTube, and below you can choose now here an app you want to have on the lower screen. Let's keep going on with our example here with the internet browser. So I'm having now here David Beckham below, and on top I can watch his best scenes maybe. But don't wonder if this feature doesn't work with you right now because you have to enable it first. For that, just scroll down here below the battery symbol, so that we're here at the control center, and a part of the control center is always the symbol for the settings. Just tap on it. Then you need to scroll down to the point Advanced Features, and you will find the point Multi-Window. And I recommend to you to enable the first 2 points here, like that it's marked blue, like in my case. And so swipe for split screen and swipe for pop-up view. And that means whenever you open an app, let's keep going on with our example YouTube here, then take two fingers, swipe them from below to the middle of the screen, and with that you have easily splitted the screen, and choose then something here on the lower screen. You can also choose something else like the gallery and so on. And now you have here on top YouTube, and below you have here the second app. And what you can do also, if you need more space for YouTube, then just tap on the 3 points, hold them and swipe them a bit down, then YouTube have more space, or the 3 points up if you want to have more space here, in our case for the gallery. So pretty nice. If you're ready with it, just tap on the home button and you're back at the regular screen. And you can go a bit further. You can also open apps in a floating window, so in a pop-up. We'll show you a bit more about. So let's keep going on with our example YouTube. So, and then go here from the corner and swipe gently with your finger here into the screen, and then you will have here this little window. And on the blue bar here, you can move it to any position, and now you can watch a YouTube video while you do your stuff on the phone. Pretty nice. If you want to close it, just tap here on the blue bar again, tap on the X, and it will disappear. So pretty nice mode. The next feature I want to show you is also pretty awesome because you can have with one phone, two phones. So a phone with two spaces, maybe one space for your private stuff and the other space for your business stuff. One space for your private stuff and the second space for your very private stuff. Let me show you a bit more about. So just scroll down here below the battery symbol, tap down here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to go to the point Security and Privacy. Check here down the point More Security Settings. Here it is. And you will find a secure folder. Okay, so first of all, after you tap here on continue, you need to register with your Samsung account if you haven't done it now. If you haven't done it, then you can also register with your Google email address here to have the Samsung account. So just follow the instructions. After, just tap here on continue, and then the phone is creating here the second space, so called secure folder. And this is taking a few seconds, so that's the reason why I will forward the video right now. And the next step, you set up the lock type here for your secure folder, a PIN, a password or pattern. So I'm more the fan of the PIN. And yeah, 6 digits are recommended, but you can take also 4. Let's take maybe 4 times the 9 here from mine. Take a better one, please, and go then after continue or done. So now we'll use it anyway. He's shouting now because it's too simple at me. And now we enter this code now, just to confirm it. And go on OK or on done. So, and then tap here on allow, because if you forget about this pin code or the password or the pattern, then you can reset it with your Samsung account. So that's good. So you can add also fingerprints and so on. And yeah, but you can do it as well later. So just tap your next after. And here we are at a secure folder. So we have a camera app here, and all the pictures we are taking here with this camera app at a secure folder are only visible here at the gallery of the secure folder. We can browse here on the internet, and the internet browser history is only visible here at the secure folder. We can have our own contact list, own files, own notes, own calendar entries, and we can have own apps here as well. If you tap on the plus symbol, we can use existing apps here on our phone to clone them and have it only here then the clone at a secure folder, or we can download apps we don't have already on our phone and no one can really see that we have these apps on this phone. So yeah, you can do the stuff you want to with this one. And yeah, the question is where to find the secure folder, how you have access to it. Let me show you. So let's go back here to the home screen. And yeah, all you need to do is just swipe up, so that you're here at the app drawer, and here you will find the point secure folder. Just tap on it and you're in. But hold on, he's not asking for the pin code. Yes, he's only asking for the pin code if you off the screen and turn it on again. So if you say, okay, you always want to lock it immediately, then just tap on the 3 points, go on the settings, and then you can set up here the auto lock secure folder. And I recommend to you then to each time you leave an app, the phone is immediately then, as or the secure folder is immediately locked. If you say you don't want to have the pin all the time, then just choose the last one here. Only when the phone restarts, then you need to enter the pin of the secure folder. If you're having already existing data here on your main space, what belongs to the secure folder, so then check maybe out the gallery and long press one of these pictures you want to transfer, and then you can mark also other ones, like our guy here. Then go on more, go and move to secure folder, and these pictures are now transferred to the secure folder. You can do the same stuff, by the way, as well with PDF files and so on and so on. And let's check now here at the secure folder in our gallery, and here they are. They're only visible here, they're no more here at our main space. The next feature I want to show you is if you're using your phone often with one hand, because it's pretty difficult to reach everything here with one thumb and so on. But for that you can minimize the screen by just scrolling down the home button, and then you have here this mini screen. And then you can do now all the stuff you have done previously on the large screen. You can even play games with and so on. Pretty nice. But don't wonder if this feature doesn't work at you right now, because you have to enable it first. For that, just scroll on here below the battery symbol, tap down here on the symbol for the settings. Then you need to scroll down to the point advanced features, and you will find the point one-handed mode, and it has to be marked blue like in my case. So that means whenever you swipe down now the home button, you have immediately the mini screen, what is pretty nice. And if you're left-handed, you can just tap here on the arrow, then it's on the other side here. And also what is pretty nice, let me turn back here, because I'm right-handed. I don't know if it's like this in English, I'm sorry. And then, you can also put here another position for the mini screen. Just tap here on the gray bar, swipe it up a bit, and then you can really choose the perfect position here for your thumb, what is awesome. And if you're ready with it, just tap here on the outside and you're back at the regular screen. The next thing I want to show you is about your camera, because you have the 50 MP cam, but you don't use it. You use just 12 megapixels. Let me show you a bit more about and how you can change it to 50 MPs. For that, just open the camera app, and then you will see here the 12M. If you want to change now to 50 megapixels, so the fullest resolution, just tap here, and we will have now the 50M, so 50 megapixels, and now you have the fullest resolution. But there are some disadvantages, so you can't zoom in. That's not so good. And the light conditions should be well, and you have to hold your hand pretty steady if you're taking pictures. And of course, the pictures needs more storage. Yeah, so this is why I recommend to you most of the time to take the 12M. But if you want to have the fullest resolution, if you want to squeeze out really the best of your camera, just tap on the 50 megapixels. So pretty nice. And apropos camera, the next feature I want to show you is for the pictures, because if you have unwanted objects on your photos, then you can erase them. Let me show you a bit more about it. Let me take a picture here first with 2 coins. And so let's erase now some stuff here. So let me go here to preview, or I can go later also to the gallery. Tap down here on the Galaxy AI symbol, so the stars. And the phone is analyzing the picture, and go then here on Object Eraser. So, and let's erase the 10 cent, because 20 cent is having more value. So the phone is detecting now the stuff, and now circle around the object you want to erase. The phone is recognizing it then after, like this. Tap down here on erase, and the phone is erasing it. And what is awesome, the table have a structure, and AI is detecting this structure and imitates it. Pretty nice. We can't see that there was something before. Pretty awesome. And yeah, so pretty nice. If you're ready with it, just tap here on save and choose now if you want to save it as the regular, it's the original, now, or if you want to save it as a copy. And then you have both pictures still available. So pretty awesome here with the 10 cent coin, and here without. So it's magic. And if you want, you can also take pictures here of your screen, so a screenshot. And for that you have several ways for. Let me show you the 2 best ones. And one of them is with the buttons. So you will need the power button for and the volume down button. Press these both buttons just for short together, and you are having a screenshot. After you can see the preview, you can edit the screenshot, or you can share it directly with WhatsApp, Telegram, and so on. So one more time, the power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you're having a screenshot. If you tap now here on the editing symbol, you have also the chance to draw something inside, or to highlight something, or pretty nice here at the corners, you can crop a part of the screenshot, what is very useful if you want to capture maybe a picture from a website or something like this. After you can share this edited part here over the arrow, you will send it directly to your gallery. But the coolest way to have a screenshot is with the edge of your palm. So just swipe it across the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. So one more time, take the edge of your palm, you can do it also from the other side, swipe it across the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. And if you want, you can take also a video of your screen actions. So if you want to make a tutorial or showing you at games and so on. And for that, just scroll down here below the battery symbol. And then you have here the control center, and the part of the control center are here the shortcuts. And if you scroll then down, you have more options right now. And one of it is here the screen recorder icon, so the cam. So just tap on it, and then you have to choose at first the sound source, if you want to have no sounds, if you just want to have the media sounds or the app sounds, or if you want to have next to the media sound the microphone, in case you want to explain something. And if you want to explain something, I recommend to you to enable also this one here, show taps and touches, because no one really knows where you have tapped the screen or which buttons you have pressed and so on. And with that, you have a little animation that it's visible. If you're ready with it, just start your recordings, and after a little countdown, the video has started, and you will have a little toolbar here. I'm sorry if you hear these noises, this is my stomach, he is hungry. And yeah, so this is a little toolbar, you can move it to any position, and if it still disturbs you, just tap here on the arrow, because then it's almost invisible at the side, but you can swipe it always out like this. And yeah, so what you can do also is with the pen here, you can mark things. Well, it's pretty nice, but you can't navigate anymore, so that means that you have to disable it, and then you can navigate again. With that one here, with the mannequin, you can enable the front cam, and people can see you during the recording, so pretty nice at games or something like this, or if you want to explain something. And yeah, so what is also nice here, you can pause the video and continue the same video by just tapping here the red button, and then the same video continues. If you want to stop the complete video, just tap here on the square, and the recordings has stopped. What I recommend to you as well as to have a good setup for your videos is if you scroll down here, scroll down again at the shortcuts, and long press here the screen recorder icon, because then you had the settings of it, and now you can also set up some like to hide the status and navigation bar during the recordings if you want to publish them maybe, or you can set up the video quality, because if you want to make just a tutorial you can choose the lowest one, because it's the resolution is still enough to see it pretty well and doesn't take too much storage here because it's limited. Please mind that. No? And where to find the screenshots and screen recordings after. Of course, you had the gallery. And yeah, here the pictures, they are mixed up with the photos and videos you have done with the camera. So this is why I recommend to you, at least for the screenshots, to go here to the albums, because the screenshots have here their own folder only for your screenshots. We are almost at the end of the video, and I want to show you here how to squeeze out the maximum for the sound here at the phone. For that, just scroll down here below the battery symbol, tap down here on the symbol for the settings, go down here to the point sounds and vibration, and then scroll down a bit and you'll find the point sound quality and effects. So for the very first time you need to tap on allow, and I recommend to you to enable now the first point, Dolby Atmos, because then you really squeeze out the maximum. And what I recommend to you as well is to enable this one, your loudness normalization, because sometimes if you're watching a movie, then sometimes the noises or the music is too loud and the voices are not that loud. And with that, you can normalize it on the same way that you don't have to increase or decrease the volume. So enable this one here as well. It gives you much more comfort during the videos, especially if you don't want to put it too loud. Pretty nice. And yeah, we are now at the end of the video. I hope I could help you with this tips and tricks here, that you have learned something new about your phone. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me some thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, with some more tips and tricks and so on. You can also subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.